Hi, I'm Tuglu. I'm the lead singer of the band Zedde. The band comprises me, Tuglu, on vocals. There's Claver Menezes on the guitars, and there's Trevor Berkman on drums, who's also Claver's cousin. And I think that's how he got in the band in the first place. But anyways, there's also Deepu Sakya. He's our bass player. Okay, I grew up in the northeastern part of the country, a place called Agartala, the capital city of Tripura. Now, out there, if you would listen to anything even remotely rock, somebody is listening to that kind of music in a place like Agartala, you are easily the misfit. Nobody wants to talk to you. So I went through that for as long as I can remember. My musical tastes were different from my classmates. They would listen to I Am a Disco Dancer, and you know, while I was listening to Highway Star and Led Zeppelin, Black Dog, and all of that kind of stuff. When I was 7 years old, I listened to Deep Purple, and Ian Gillan's voice changed my life. I knew I had to be a singer at some point in my life. So I had no band. I went to a Catholic school, Holy Cross School, Agartala. And there was nobody to accompany me on guitar or drums or bass. So what I used to do, foolish as it might sound, is I would carry what they used to call a 2-in-1 those days. So I would carry that with my favorite cassettes playing in them, hold it next to my head so that because I didn't have karaoke music at that time. So I'd carry that, I used to hold that next to my shoulder and sing into a mic in school, annual days, etc. So my voice would overpower the voice on the 2-in-1, and that's how it all began.
I am Deepu. I play bass for the band. I started my musical career when I was 12 years old, I guess. At first I started as a drummer. I went to a local musician who used to teach drum, guitar and other things. So I went there. I took some classes from the drum teacher, and then I started practicing on my own. But drum was too loud to to be played to practice at home. So slowly I have shifted to guitar. In my college, when there was a bassist who left the band suddenly, and then my other band members told me to play the bass for one gig. And there's a time when I first took the bass guitar.
Open arms by the sun-kissed shore. Can't you feel her love embrace? The warm breeze, the morning tide, frothy splash across your face.
My first band actually happened to me when I went into engineering at NIT Agartala. We had students from the neighboring cities of the Northeast. Each one of them, I tell you, must have been some of the best musicians I've ever encountered. And these guys are the ones who actually led me into believing that I could really be in a band that was worth its salt one day. There was the Miss Tripura beauty pageant, so we played there. We got written about in the newspaper, and so dreams got bigger. I knew I had to move to the entertainment capital of the country someday, so here I am in Mumbai. But honestly, getting here wasn't as easy as it sounds. My parents, I had to promise my parents that I would have to do an MBA to get to this place. So, well, business school was the price I paid to be in a rock band. At one of the college festivals, at one of the management school festivals, business school festivals, there was a rock band playing, and I attended, of course, front row center. That was where a couple of people heard me sing. I was just singing along, just having fun. Those guys heard me sing, and they asked me if I would be interested in joining their band. And so I did, because I needed something to start with. One thing led to another again. I got invited to join a band called Vayu in around 2003. And with Vayu, of course, it opened up a whole new horizon for me. We toured extensively. We went from college festival to college festival to college festival. I made an exit in 2008. That's when I called up Clever Menezes. It was just one phone call, less than a minute, and he said yes. That was it. The nucleus of the band was formed. But then finding the other two members wasn't as easy as it was for me to find Clever Menezes. So we rallied and spread the word around. And then Clever, after looking everywhere, both of us looked everywhere, he said, we should try my cousin. So now it's Trevor Berkman on drums, Clever's cousin, and Deepu Sakya, who's on bass. And finding him was also quite an interesting thing. We posted ads online, posting a video of Billy Sheehan of Mr. Big, a Billy Sheehan solo. And that's a crazy solo. We posted a YouTube link of that saying, if you come anywhere close to this, email us. There were several people who laughed about that ad because we didn't mention who was posting. It was an anonymous post. So people laughed. And then all of a sudden, we heard from Deepu Sakya.
I came to Mumbai on 2008 to be a full-time musician. And one day, Tubluk called me up. And he told me that he's looking for a bass guitarist. When I reached the studio, I saw this guy sitting over there, and then they told me to play something of my own. I played it, and they really liked it so much. And then they told me to pick up a song by Mr. Big. And then I played the song. They liked it too.
I've told him several times, I'm going to put it on record right now. Deepu Sakya is the Billy Sheehan we needed. The inspirations that we've drawn are from all around us. Radio, television, CDs, and the more eclectic those influences, the better or the stronger your foundation is. So we've tried to draw inspiration from as varied a source as possible. So name it. I mean, there's Uday Benegal and Gary Lawyer and Nandu Bende and Ian Gillan and Robert Plant and Bruce Dickinson. So it's like a wide spectrum. Platforms like ArtistAloud.com that recognize independent artists like us, bands like us, and give us the exposure that we need, help us broaden our horizons, help us reach out to a lot more people who are potential fans, who are likely to like our music. So it's a great way of letting people know about the kind of stuff that we do. And here is testimony to what they've done for us. This is the Best Band Trophy, which came to us as part of the ArtistAloud Awards 2010. And these awards were run completely digitally on ArtistAloud.com. So people that cared for us enough to vote for us, this belongs to them. Some of our dreams have come true. But the thing about dreams is that when some of them come true, the others only get bigger. So we have new dreams, bigger dreams now. Keep making good music, keep playing live, have an album out in maybe a year's time, and hopefully play across the national borders. Hopefully contribute to movie soundtracks in some way.